Hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to play Can You Hear the Music from Oppenheimer. It's a very awesome motive, okay, that goes like this. Give you a preview before we start learning it. It goes like this, the ascending and descending motives. Awesome pattern. And you repeat, etc. You just keep speeding up, okay? But anyways, very awesome motive, okay? It's kind of like a hand. It's like a technical exercise for the right hand, which is awesome. You can do that with the left hand if you want as well. But anyway, I'll teach you the notes right now. So it's like this pattern, okay? It's a particular scale, so it's a very interesting scale actually. So let's go ahead and start right now. So every pattern has 6 notes, and every 6-note pattern is kind of like formed on the similar scale. So anyway, so the first pattern of the ascending pattern. So there are, let me double check. Okay, for this ascending pattern, there are 5 6-note patterns for this ascending scale. Okay, so it goes B, C, D, F sharp, G, E. Okay, like that. That's the first one. It's B, C, D, F sharp, G, E. And then the second pattern, we go to C, D, E, G, B, F sharp. And then next pattern is D, E, F sharp, B, C, G. So you're kind of always just going up by 1 in this particular interesting scale pattern. And then the next one is E, F sharp, G, C, D, B. And then it goes F sharp, G, B, D, E, C. And then after this 5th pattern, we go back to the first pattern, but just play an octave higher, so we restart back to the B pattern. So the B, C, D, F sharp, G, E, and then back to the C pattern, C, D, E, G, B, F sharp, and then back to the D pattern is where we finish, D, E, F sharp, B, C, G. Okay, so there are 8 in total, but it's actually only 5 plus 3, because the last 3 is just the same pattern as the first 3, but just an octave higher. Okay, so yeah, recapping this whole ascending pattern again. So it goes B, C, D, F sharp, G, E, move up 1, C, D, E, G, B, F sharp, and then D, E, F sharp, B, C, G, and then E, F sharp, G, C, D, B, and then F sharp, G, B, D, E, C, and then back to the original B pattern. Okay, it's B, C, D, F sharp, G, E, C, D, E, G, B, F sharp, and then D, E, F sharp, B, C, G. Okay, so there's another thing to kind of like make this pattern easier. So you can see it's just always the same few notes. It's like B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, this is like a, you can say it's kind of like a this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-note scale, because you can see, and then you just excuse me, oh, sneezy. So we always just kind of like restart back on those notes. So it's a 6-note scale, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, but as you can see, we go B, C, D, skip 1, and then up and then back down. And then we restart the whole scale. Since we don't do it on the B this time, so it's like C, D, E, F sharp, and then B. That's the next pattern. So we do the exact same pattern again. So it's like first 3 notes, and then we skip 1, and then up to the highest note, and then back down to that one where we missed. But yeah, and then you do the same thing again, that same scale. Okay, and then these few notes, we do the exact same pattern again. So first 3 we play, and then back to the G like that. Okay. Oops, I mean this is the scale that we have. Okay. Okay, etc. So it's always the same pattern. It's just moving up 1 in each of this scale. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. Okay, this 6-note scale, etc. Okay, and then next one, and then restart back here. Alright, so that's the ascending pattern out of the way. Okay, so just practice it a few times, because it can be a little bit confusing if it's like if you're just playing and memorizing the notes. But if you learn it as the pattern itself, it's like shifting up one each time, then it should be a lot easier. Okay. So anyways, now for the descending patterns. After the last one of the ascending pattern there, we go up to the high D, C, B, down to F sharp, E, G. And then it's pretty much the reverse pattern. So it's kind of like the reverse Hanon. Okay, so it's the first 3 note of that pattern. And then like that. Like that. Except for the last pattern here. So the last one is C, B, G, E, D, C. And then you restart the pattern again from the ascending pattern. Okay, back to the... Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and relearn this descending pattern again. So it's the exact same scale as we did before, the 6-note scale. But we're doing it in reverse. So D, C, B, G, F sharp, E. So these 6 notes. So since we're doing it in reverse, we do the first 3 notes downwards, and then we skip the G, and we do the F sharp, and then down to the lowest note, and then back to the note that we didn't play. So it's pretty much the same thing. It's like first 3 notes, skip 1, and then the lowest note, the last note of that scale, and then back to the one we didn't play. So same as the start. You know how it's always first 3 notes, skip 1, okay, which was E. So we go to F sharp, and then up to the last note on there, and then back to the one we missed out. So it's exact same, but it's the opposite now. So like this. Except for the last one, which is C, B, G, E, D, C, like that, okay? And then back to the start of the etc. Okay? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that is the pattern to make you learn this awesome theme a lot easier, okay? So what you want to do now is after you get it, so start off the ascending is a bit slower, so the ascending, just do it a bit slower, and then when you go to the descending, it's faster than the ascending. And then get ready, and then faster. Whoops, played it wrong. So like that, okay? Okay, so yeah, so start off like slow for the ascending, and then the going downward is faster, like that. Okay, but yeah, just do it at a speed that you can handle, because like the fingers will get tangled if you go too fast, if you haven't practiced the scale properly. So yeah, so it gets tangled somehow here, so you restart back from the previous pattern. Yeah, tangled again, so go ahead, like practice it until it's not tangled. Practice that pattern where you get tangled at, and then move on to the next one like this. Yep, tangled, so you go again. Yeah, so yeah, just focus on the places where you get tangled and where you stuff up, then make the smoothness out of it, because you don't want it to be like this. You don't want it to be a gap between each pattern. You don't want to be think, gap, 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 gap. Yeah, so no point in doing that. You make sure it's continuous, even if it's slow. So, okay, like that, nice and smooth. And then start building up the speed. Okay, so etc. Okay, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this lesson. By the way, it's a pretty awesome like theme, because it's kind of like a technical exercise, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so you can practice your finger and also have an awesome theme playing as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you want to learn the other Oppenheimer theme, I've done it as well on my channel. Just search up Oppenheimer Amosdoll to find that. But as for now, that's pretty much it. Make sure if you want to learn more piano from me, if you like my teaching methods, you can check out my website, bestpianomethod.com, to check out my piano courses and my other piano services for you. Link in the description. But as for now, that's pretty much it for today's lesson.